started out a little slow, and I thought we played pretty well the first half, and then we were very lethargic in the second half until, kind of, I think at one time we had 5 turnovers. We got to do a better job of starting the second half. Really, we can score when we throw 11.
Well, you got into your offense effectively enough late in the half court.
It's been a lot of fun. It's difficult. I told our guys that there are 2 things that are really difficult. The way we play is that everybody handles the ball on offense. And everybody has to really guard and know what they're doing defensively. The more we work out, the more we play, the better. Here's a positive. How about this? 10,120. The 4th time in November, we've had over 10,000 jobs in the history of jobs.
Coach, you attribute that to the Sweet 16 run, or was that?
Appreciate that. 10,000. 10,120 Mountaineer fans. I think that's true, but that's the way it is. I'm just getting to 4,000.
You talked about how you enjoy coaching this team. This team seems to enjoy each other though too, and I think it kind of shows in the way they share the ball when on the court. Is that a fair assessment? How important is that?
Yeah, and I think, Bob, I think it's gotten almost to the point where when you don't share the ball, you kind of stick out. And there's times we do it too much. There's times sometimes we have a layup and we throw it backwards at somebody else, which is not the right thing to do. But yeah, they do. They like each other. They really do get excited about one of their teammates making this play. I think the other thing is we don't give them a lot of time to celebrate. They got to score to get right on their guy.
Does it matter that they're all like the same age? There isn't a senior or 2 leadership on this team. They're all juniors and sophomores pretty much. That sort of help each other.
And we got 2 seniors, though, and we've got juniors that have been here longer than the 2 seniors. So, you take that junior class, they've been here 3 years. The 2 seniors, I guess John's been here. He didn't play 3 years.
Defense from your guys, basically.
No ways to go, but I mean that's to be expected. He's understands too. You have to understand that they gave him the ball a bunch in high school. They guarded him. He wasn't out there chasing other guys. Trying to stop drives, making rotations from the guard spot. It's going to take him a while. Tavon kind of put himself in the jackpot, not getting here until school starts. And so he's 3 games and 10 practices for the Bahama deal and the 2 hours a week that everybody else got this summer and they didn't get. So it's going to take him a while. And he has to understand that. It's going to take him work. I mean, that's compounded even by having 8 guys back from a year ago.
Coach, after seeing or getting a feel for how the game was called tonight, how do you help players make adjustments from this What do you stress to
We're
them?
gonna make adjustments, Justin, but honestly, I mean, I think as we go along, I hope that the powers to be make adjustments as well. You know, not to call fouls, but you can't be in legal guarding position and have the offense come to the bump into it and it be a foul on you. You know, the verticality thing, I think, needs to be addressed at both sides of the ball. And hopefully that'll happen. And we're trying like crazy to understand, you know, what they want, how they want us to play, and that kind of thing. I mean, we are honestly working hard at it. You know, at the same time, you know, if we're going to enforce verticality, let's enforce verticality.
Coach, I talked to John for a little bit, and he seemed to be excited. He wasn't in foul trouble with Elijah fouling out. Could you just tell me a little bit what are you seeing in terms of his development on the defensive end in regards to staying out of trouble?
Well, he has gotten better in that regard, but we need him to be active, and I don't want to sacrifice the activity that he gives us for not fouling. You know, for instance, we went back and when we go back and look at the scrimmage, go back and look at the double game, he wasn't very active on the ball. Very rarely do you foul a guy out of bounds. You know, so he can't. You know, you try to back off. You want him to back off on the ball, but I mean, he's still got to be active on. You know, he's very key to our pressure, particularly our inbounds pressure. He's the guy.